What's going on, everybody? Today we're gonna be going over 2016 FZ07. I've been riding a naked bike. This is my first naked bike I've had, well, ever. I've been a super sport guy. I've had Gixxer 750s. Pretty much, that's like been my go-to bike, you know. So this is my first bike. I've had it for, you know, a couple months now. So I feel like I have enough, not enough, but you know, at least a decent amount of ride time to where I could, you know, kind of talk about it and you know, tell my pros, cons, what I love, what I, you know, don't like about it. So if you enjoy this video, make sure you like, subscribe. We're gonna be doing a stunt build on this, so if you're wanting to, you know, learn wheelies or watch the build, make sure you like, follow, and subscribe. So yeah, let's jump right into it. All right, so right off the bat, my first initial response or thought to the bike was, I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna lie. It's not that the 700 is like too quick or too much power. It's more or less the torque from this. I don't know if anybody, well, I'm sure anybody watching this already knows a little bit about the bike. But since this was my first naked bike, I've never been used to like the snappiness or the how much torque it actually has. So I'm still, you know, kind of learning not to die on it. But you know, anyway. But yeah, I mean, other than the torque, as long as you don't whiskey throttle, I love it. It's honestly becoming one of my favorite bikes I've ever rode. It's super fun to ride. It handles in the corners still pretty well, even for it sitting upright. And you know, you got that dirt bike feel. And I grew up on dirt bikes, so not really too much different from me. You know, coming from a super sport, you know, leaning over versus this, which is more of an upright position. And it was a little bit more comfortable, but actually the only reason why I even bought this was it was just too good of a deal to even pass up. So 2016 FZ07. The only thing done to it is the rear stunt pegs, the M4 exhaust, adjustable levers, you know, frame sliders, obviously. I think that was about it. I haven't done anything to it yet, except like a battery. That was about it. I put a lithium battery in, but I mean, other than that, I haven't put any performance upgrades into it yet. But we are doing a stunt build on it, like I said in the earlier video. So that I am super excited about. We're doing a full stunt cage. You know, we're putting the we're going to change the brake lever up a little bit. We're going to the one finger, I guess that's what you want to call it. But we're also grabbing the I don't know who makes it, but the rear brake that I can control up here, as well as the rear brake down the actual lever. Once I actually get money. First things first is definitely the stunt cage. We're doing a pearl white because we're going to be wrapping this bike here soon. So, sorry, got interrupted by Barog. But yeah, we're going to do, I think we're going to do a color shift wrap on this. Before anybody says anything, yeah, I know, cringe, whatever. But I've always wanted a color shift bike, car, whatever. I just wanted a color shift vehicle. And this is the nicest vehicle I have right now. Got a baby bike in the back, and a dirt bike, but nobody cares about those. But, so we're gonna do color shift wrap, we're gonna do pearl white wheels, and that's about it, at least I can think of right now. I mean, I'm sure as like the build progresses, different things will change. I don't know, we might even go white wheels. So we'll see how that goes about. But as far as like the 2 months of me riding it, I've loved it. I would give it a solid, 7.5 to 8. If you're a new rider, personally, I wouldn't really recommend it. If you've been on dirt bikes before, that's different. You know how to like, you know, kind of control your throttle, clutch, whatever. But if you're brand new to riding, that any sort of like, this is the only naked bike I've been on, so I can't really speak about like the MT07 or 9. Don't get the 9, but like the MT07 or the other FZ09. I think there's an there's a smaller FZ or FZ, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But brand new riders, in my opinion, I would stay away from this, at least until you get the throttle control down and your clutch control, because this is it's a super snappy bike, super torquey, super snappy. Very easy to whiskey throttle, and that's not something you want to do. If you want to learn to practice wheelies, this is definitely the bike to do it on, because whenever I did wheelies on dirt bikes, I would always just give it hell, throw my ass back, and just kind of hope for the best. But this, I'm learning. I'm garbage at wheelies, like grade A garbage. But if I can, kind of pop it up and kind of hold it, I know someone that actually knows what they're doing can do the hell out of them. So doing wheelies, great, love it. Highway, this isn't exactly the best highway bike if that's what you're like. If you do a lot of highway riding, I probably wouldn't get one of these bikes, because they're not meant for speed. They're not really the most aerodynamic bikes, as you can tell. Anything over about 80, 85, it's not like death wobble, but like it just, a little vibration, your helmet does a little doo-dah, because you ain't got a big windscreen. Like, the guy before me put this little thing on, I don't know what that is, honestly. But highway riding, I wouldn't really recommend. The most I've had this up to is undisclosed amount. But yeah, highway riding, I would give it a 6. City back roads, I would give that, 8, 9, just because you're not going fast, really. So you can practice your wheelies, or if you can actually do a stoppie. I can't do a stoppie. I'll admit it, I'm too scared to try a stoppie, because I'm gonna do this, it's gonna stop, and then it's gonna keep going, and I'm gonna die. So I'm not doing that. But yeah, personal opinion, overall, I would give it 7.5 to 8. Love it. Definitely loved it. Or I'm starting to love it a lot more than I actually anticipated. I thought I was just gonna buy it and resell it. But after like the first week of riding, I was like, nah, we're gonna keep it. So yeah, we're gonna do a full stunt build on this. That'll be coming to the channel soon once, like I said, I get money. So. So that's gonna be it for this video. Like I said, full stunt build coming. If you want to stick around and watch that, make sure you hit that subscribe button. But other than that, thanks for watching, guys.